Yeah. Good morning, fellow diamond painters. It's DP Crazy Lady. It is 7:56 a.m. I've been up since about 5:30 a.m. Had my breakfast. Tried to give the pup some breakfast. Apparently didn't want it. Um, it is Wednesday. Uh, it is the second? Yeah, the second October 2024. And I went through the few that I remembered I had that had not been finished. And this is one of them. I only have just a small section done over here and started on this. This is a square. This is a Dreamer design. It is, and I figured, okay, I'm not doing, Halloween's or anything because I want to try and finish up what I started before the end of the year so I can say at least they're done. I didn't realize I started this one, ouch, on the 29th of February. This is the picture of it. It's October Skies by Alan Gianna. And I started it, like I said, on the 29th of February. Youch, leap year. I didn't realize it had been that long since this thing has been setting. And there's no excuse for that. But, like I said, since I'm not doing Halloweens and things like that, I thought, geez, okay, number one, this one's been the longest, waiting the longest. And two, it looks like a fall or October, since it says October Skies, which I didn't realize until I looked at it. I figure this is the one that I'm going to finish. I hope. Maybe I can finish it in October. It is an 80, an 80 by 60 centimeter. It's a 31.5 inch by 23.6 inch. It is a square. There are 65 colors. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ABs. This section right here I'm working on, 90% of this is ABs. So I am doing it with a pair of tweezers. So I thought I would, start it. The only thing I have to do today is I have to go up and pay my rent. I just drop it in the box, and I'll check the mail and see if my debit card is in there from yesterday. Since my debit card doesn't expire to the end of the month, I'm paying all the bills online with the one I have, and then I will wait until a couple of the bills that come out automatically is done that way, and then I'll go ahead and put the new one in. The numbers will be the same. I suspect that what will change is like that little code number they have on the back and the expiration date. I mean, it'll still be the same account and things, so that's no big deal. It's just, I don't know why they just don't give you a debit card that lasts until either you die or you cancel out your account or whatever, instead of having to constantly every 2 to 4 years, get another one, and you have to go through the hassle. But whatever. What woke me up this morning, though, is I was freezing. It's a good thing I had a big thick quilt on through the night. I had the window open, and Pup was laying with me. He was under the quilt, and I thought, oh man, why is it so cold? And here we had gotten a storm, a rain. It rained and came down, and Apparently it started waking him up because he kept hearing the water dripping out this one window beside my daybed. And so he started shifting around under the blankets and everything, and it woke me up. So I've been up, like I said, since about 5:30. No big deal. I'm not looking real forward to this one. I think I stopped this one because I didn't like the way that it was looking or something. I don't know. It is a Dreamer design. No offense to Dreamer design, and I'm not that fond of Diamond Art either, due to their customer service that is lacking at times, unless you're a huge purchaser. I don't think that Dreamer Design has as good a quality of rendering that Craftably had. So, and matter of fact, I've seen a little bit better rendering from the budget friendlies that I've done so far. So, and some of them have been in a round and turn out even better. So, I think the other one that I may try to finish up after this one, if I can get this done, is that tiger from the Embers that I had started a while back too. I'll have to look at the date on that one. I'll probably be shocked on that one as well. But that's all I'm going to be doing today. I'll go up and pay my rent and come back home. Trying to figure out what to make for supper, since it looks like it's going to be one of those dreary days. And I did have the heat on temporarily a little bit ago to take the dampness or the chill out of the room. And I might make some kind of beef soup or something. I think I'm getting down to the wire on what I have in my freezer. I don't have much left, so I definitely have to go grocery shopping this week. And I do have some beef neck bones, or oxtails, I think, frozen. And I could probably put those in the pressure cooker and throw in some veggies. I don't have any potatoes. I have some canned sliced potatoes. Those already those. I could always put those in like toward the very end, just so they heat up and not turn to mashed potatoes. But I haven't decided, what I'm going to make. Yesterday we had codfish nuggets. They were already breaded, so I just went ahead and made those. And the last of the zucchini fries, or eggplant fries, that's what they were, eggplant fries, and lima beans. So, double veggies. That's what we ate yesterday. It was really good. So, I finally got my kitchen somewhat cleaned up. Everything's off my kitchen table now, my dining room table, kitchen table. My daughter's probably going to, she bought a couple months ago, when they had some of their Halloween stuff out right away, she bought one of those Halloween Christmas trees. It's a black tree. I think it's a black Christmas tree, and then you put, your pumpkins on it, or skeletons, or bats, or whatever it was and stuff. So she'll probably put that, set it up on the kitchen table. or put it in the living room. I haven't decided where she's going to put it. We don't decorate outside anymore. I used to. When I first moved here, I'd go all out for every holiday. And I mean, I have a deck outside, so I would decorate it. I'd put a Christmas tree out there and garland all over the railings and the steps and lights and everything else. And so it became a pain because it was great putting it up, but boy, when you had to take it down, it was cold out, everything was frozen. It was a pain. So I just don't do it anymore. You know, we'll put a few decorations on the outside door, and I'll put a couple inside here so we can, you know, look at those, and that's about it. We don't get any trick-or-treaters here anymore since they do those trunk and treat things up at the office, which is good because you know, we never got that many kids anyway, and there aren't that many kids left here in the park. You know, a lot of them have either, well, you figure in 20 years they've grown up, they've left, and you know, there's mostly teenagers and mid-teen, like 20s and 30-year-olds, you know. Coffee. You know, so there's no real reason. And we used to get it where some of the kids would come from out of the park, you know, and come in, and we'd get several, you know, trick-or-treaters that way. But that was in the very beginning, and now we don't anymore. So I think that trunk and treat or whatever it is stuff, I think, is a better thing. And for a long time, the police used to come down and they would set out at the outside of the park at the stop sign, and they just hand out potato chips, little bags of potato chips and pretzels and stuff like that. I haven't seen them in a couple of years, so I don't know, you know, unless they moved further up or something, since there aren't that many kids down here. And so that's about it. I mean, nothing really else going on. I got to call my mom tonight or tomorrow and see if she needs to go grocery shopping. I'm not sure. When my sister came up like from Tennessee, she may have already taken Mom or brought in tons of groceries, and Mom may not have to go, which is fine. If she doesn't go, it usually doesn't take me as long to grocery shop, because I go in, I leave. I usually get almost the same stuff 95% of the time, so it doesn't take me as long, you know, where she goes up and down every aisle and, you know, oh, let me see what this is, let me see what that is. And I mean, she comes with a list, but then she'll look at a bunch of other stuff and, you know, try to decide, you know, what she's going to get, what she's going to do with it if she gets it. And, you know, so usually if it's just my daughter and I going, it's just her and I, and we get in, we get out, we're gone and back. So I said nothing else. Trying to think if there is even anything else to talk about. Just another everyday boring day, like I've said before, you know. I finished watching all of where'd that drill go? Oh, there it is. You know, I watched all of Walking Dead, went through that series. I finally watched the one, because I never got to see it, where they on AMC, when I used to have AMC, they had the like the Daryl Dixon saga, and then the what Carol saga, and so on and so forth, and the one with Negan and Maggie. Well, they had the one with it that said, we're the ones that live, or the ones, whatever it was. I never got to see that. Well, I finally did watch it, and I like how it finally ended. That they could have put that in the regular Walking Dead instead of franchising it out to, those. Though I expect they probably did it so they could make a little more money. I don't know, but it turned out really good. I liked it. So, and then I've watched, Fear the Walking Dead. I'm not sure if it's ended or not, because I can't remember if I saw, all of it. I'm going to have to look through the seasons and see what I did watch or what I didn't watch. Nothing else that I've been, watching. Well, yeah, I've been watching this thing on YouTube about Buford Pusser. They've got the guy said it's the other story. Was he as big a hero as he said he was, and like the movie Walking Tall, and it was, he wasn't as that thing. It's even when I saw the movie originally, when it came out, the original one with Joe Don Baker, I knew it said right on it, fictional, it didn't say that it was a true story or anything like that. So, you made money, in the 70s, that's what you did. You fictionalized everything and, drew in your crowd. But, so I've been watching that. The guy has so many, he's written a book, his last name is Elam. I think it's Mike Elam or something, related to Jack Elam, the actor, I guess. And I've been watching him on YouTube. I forget how many episodes he has, but I'm at like 42 or something like that, or 39 or 42 episodes. I think he's got about 50 more. I mean, he has 50 total or something. He just keeps putting them out because he's doing everything chronologically, from the beginning to the end type thing. So it's interesting. And there I go, babbling about stupid stuff. But, I've been listening to that. Nothing much else. So I'm not going to stay on here much longer. That's 18 minutes of drivel. Let's see. I think I'll just, like I said, work on this all day, except for going up to pay the rent. I mean, I can go up there anytime. I can go up there now because it's just, you slide it in the door and be gone. It's just, I want to finish my coffee and relax a little bit. I usually do that after I wake up anyway. I get my coffee and play a couple games on Facebook. Oh, excuse me. I play, some match games and stuff like that. And have my coffee. Oh, which is repeating. Oh. And check out, the newspaper and so on and so forth. Check out anything on YouTube. Then I then I decide, okay, what am I going to diamond paint? What am I going to do? I usually spend 2-3 hours basically waking up and getting my motor running. And I can't just jump right into something. And when you have a routine, you have a routine. So, yeah, I'm going to get off here now and straighten these up. That was one of the issues I had too, is these things that would not stay straight. And I'm thinking maybe now, because they would slide and goo all over and a lot of gapping. I'm thinking that since it sat as long as it did, maybe, I'm not saying that the glue is dried out, because it's not, it's still sticky, but maybe it's cured a little more and it's a little easier to get them in there. So, okay, I hope y'all have a good Wednesday, because I believe it is Wednesday. I don't know what it is today. Ugh, I hate this. What is today? I can't even see I don't know. It doesn't matter. Y'all gonna watch this when you watch it, so I don't even care anymore. I don't have I can see the calendar from here, but I can't remember. We see the first, the second is Monday, Tuesday. It might be Tuesday. Who knows? Y'all can tell me. So, y'all have a good one. Love y'all. I should write it down in the beginning. Okay, it's this day. I mean, heck, I have my phone. Before I open it up, I should look and go, okay, it's this day. And then I'll probably forget it when I get on here anyway. So, no big deal. So, y'all have a good one. Enjoy your day, whatever day it is. If you're in another country, anyway, it's a different day anyhow. So, as long as you know that it's October and it's 2024 and I'm DP Crazy Lady, that's it. So, hugs. Love you all. Chat with you again. Bye-bye.